We're going to do a 10-minute dumbbell ab workout. There's a warm-up linked in the description, but we're just going to get straight into it. So if you grab your dumbbells, something moderately light, we're going to lie on our back, head and shoulders off into this slight reaching crunch position, and we're going to do some leg raises. So I'm staying up with the dumbbells, head and upper back is slightly off the floor. I'm going to leg raise until my tailbone rocks off, and then I'm going to lower my legs down. But I'm only going to go as far as I can keep my lower back in contact with the floor. If you find your lower back's arching, just don't go as far down or put a slight bend into your legs. Always finish your rep. Okay, next, don't need the dumbbells for this one. We're gonna do a controlled bicycle crunch. So I'm gonna walk my heels out until my legs are almost straight, but a slight bend in the knees. I'm gonna brace my core, getting rid of that arch in the lower back. Hands on temples, and we're going opposite knee to opposite elbow, almost like an alternating oblique crunch. So as one elbow touches the opposite knee, I'm going to crunch and twist, touching the other elbow on the floor. And relax the abs. Next, we're going to do an Otis up. You can do this with 1 or 2 dumbbells. I'm going to just opt for 1 for now. Again, your legs want to be almost straight. They could be fully locked out if you've got good hamstring mobility. I'm going to straighten the arms. I'm going to reach up and through into this sit-up position, and then slowly lower back down. Crunch up and through. I'm going to try and minimize the swing of this dumbbell, maximizing the lift with the abs. We're trying to posture upright, finishing almost in an L position with the body. Getting the head between the arms, reaching nice and tall. Finish the rep with control. Okay, next we're going to do some alternating V-ups. So we're going to have the hands above the head. The arms and torso are going to go every time, and we're going to alternate the legs, leaving one heel behind. You can go for this full V-up, or if you'd rather go for more of a crunch style V-up like this, where you leave the lower back on the floor, that's fine. But if you can come right up onto the tailbone, that's a little bit more advanced. I'm going to finish the 5th exercise, hitting the transverse abs, which are like your corset ab muscles, into a front plank. Remember, there are 2 rounds in this workout. So squeeze the glutes, draw the belly button in. Imagine you're pulling your elbows towards your toes and your toes up towards the elbows, compressing that center space. That'll make the plank a lot more challenging, but a lot more effective. If you're struggling, you can plank off your knees, but if you are doing a plank on the knees, try and keep a straight line from knee up to shoulders without lifting your hips too high. Okay, we're giving the abs a much needed 40-second break before we go back into those leg raises for the second and final round. This workout is one of a series of 10-minute workouts that I've done. Each 10-minute workout covers a different part of the body. You can find a playlist on my channel, and I'll link 2 suggested workouts at the end of this video if you fancy carrying on working out with me today. Second round was definitely a lot harder. Got the bicycle crunch, doing more of a controlled bicycle crunch style today, almost stepping each crunch as an individual rep. So hands on temples, slight unlock of the knees, compress that space between the lower back and the mat. Step one elbow towards the opposite knee. Don't worry if you can't quite get there, get as close as you can, and give me that nice rotation as well as the crunch. Grab in one or both dumbbells, depending how heavy you've gone. I'm going to do that Otis up. So the key to doing this well is to minimize the swinging and momentum of the dumbbell, maximize the sit-up and get good posture through the top of the rep. And then controlling the way down. Finish your rep with control. Okay, we've got those alternating V-ups. Remember, you can keep your lower back on the floor, or you can come right up onto the tailbone for a more advanced variation. Trying not to let your back pop off the mat when you're in that open position, even if it means stopping a little higher up with the torso, or even bending the legs a little bit more. I'm definitely struggling now. So even when struggling, you try to manage that arch. As I said, keeping more bent legs helps. Let's finish this routine with a really strict plank, keeping the glutes squeezed. So engage the glutes, brace the abs. Imagine you're compressing the center space between your elbows and your toes. Hips shouldn't be too high, definitely don't drop them too low. And that's it, workout complete. Why not carry on working out with me by trying one of these 2 workouts right now? If you don't like the look of either of them, I've got a 10-minute workout to cover each part of the body in my playlist, so I'm sure you'll find something in there. And I'll see you again soon for another video.